Hi, my name is Katie, and today we are going to cover lesson, sorry, lesson 15, connecting controllers and models. So we're gonna go over that lesson, and I'm going to just explain what the lesson is about, and then we're gonna go to the code. So what are we doing in lesson 15? So we are connecting the controller to models, and then we are saving the data through a controller action. And then we are implementing database queries with promises, and then we are handling posted form data. So let's go to the code. Okay, so over here we've got, I'm going to explain code that I haven't really went through before, and I'm not going to explain the things that I've been through before. So we have our database connection. So it connects the MongoDB database name recipe DB, and um it uses the mongoose, and then once it's connected, it logs a message successfully connected to the MongoDB using mongoose, as we can see over here by the console.log. And then to view the engine, so the EJS, like the EJS files is set to templating engine to render um, HTML pages, and then the server uses the layouts to keep the pages consistent, like for example, shaders and footers. And then we have our routes. So we have our get route over here. So that looks for the home page rendered with the index.js. And then we have the get course over here. And that loads the courses pages like rendered courses with EJS. Let me just show you. Here is the courses EJS. Um, and then we have the get subscribers. So the get subscribers that retrieves all the subscribers using the controller and then renders the subscribers EJS page with the subscriber data. So let me get the subscriber EJS over here. And then we've got our get contact. Uh, this displays a subscription page like the contact page on the web. And then we have our post method over here. That over there just handles the form submission to save a new subscriber to the database. And then we have our error handlers. So the middleware is set up to handle the errors like log error, send for false, and um sends a general 500 internal server error and response for unexpected server errors, and then this just listens to where the server will be hosted and running, like localhost 3000. And now I'm going to explain subscriber controller JS. So here we've got the get all subscribers. So over there it retrieves all subscribers from the subscribe collection in the database using mongoose. And then it passes the list of subscribers to the subscriber EJS template for rendering. And then if there's an error, it logs an error message and returns an empty array. And then it logs promise complete. And when the operation finishes, regardless of success or failure. And then we have the get subscription page. So over there, that just renders a contact EJS page. And then this is likely the subscription form where users enter the name and email of or the zip code. And then we have the save subscriber. Sorry. The save subscriber over there. So this creates a new subscriber object using the name and email and the zip code from the form submission, like the body, REQ body. And then if successful, it renders the thanks EJS page that the user thanks the user for subscribing. And if there's an error, it will send an error message to the response page. And then lastly, we have the well, it's it. So basically, the summary of this code, it just displays all subscribers and it shows the subscription form, saving the new subscribers database. So a user interacts with the web page. Okay, let me first run the server and then I'm gonna explain that part. Sorry about that, I had to install Express. But anyways, let's just get back to this. So oh, this is our server. So let me just see something. Okay. So the user interaction, which is the front end. So when the user interacts with the web page, like for instance contact, EJS, which uses the main JS for any client-side behavior like validation or interactions before the form submission. And when the form is submitted, the data, the name, email, and zip code is sent to the server using the subscribe route defined in the app.js. So I'm going to use an example. Thank you for submitting. And then we can see this in our database. So yeah, it appeared in the database over there. What else can I explain? So the routes in handling the server. So the subscribe post route in the main.js. Let me just check it out. Over here, the post over there, that route is in the main.js and it calls the save subscriber function from the subscriber control. Um, and this function handles the logic for saving data in the database. So it will get the save subscriber here at the bottom. And then the function handles the logic and data for saving the database. And then also the database interaction in save subscriber. A new subscriber object is created using the form data and then it is saved to the database using Mongoose. And then for the response, once the data is saved, a confirmation page like things EJS is rendered, letting users know that um the subscription was successful. So as you can see, thank you for submitting, and then we go to the web. Thank you for submitting. Um, and that's about it for lesson 15. Thank you for watching.